Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all amazing. The absolute champions at Source Audio have sent me over their new ZIO boost pedal, which features 4 different clean boost modes, as well as a 3-way tone control over here to simulate different cable length runs. There's also a pretty handy feature on here, whereas a lot of people are going to use this as an always on pedal. So you can set up a tuner or line out over here and select between 2 different operation modes for the foot switch. One which just does the classic on-off thing, another which has the pedal on, or which mutes it so that you can use it as a tuner mute. We're going to hear it with a few different guitars and my Synergy rig. Basically, Source Audio markets this as something to make everything sound better. So I immediately think of that Simpsons episode where they talk about embiggening people's spirits. This pedal kind of embiggens your guitar tone. Let's go.
Embiggens? I never heard that word before I moved to Springfield.
Let's start out hearing the ZIO on a clean sound. I've got my Warmoth parts caster running into the ZIO, running into channel 1 of the Synergy TDLX module. I've paired it with a Synergy 5050 power amp, my usual Marshall cab with 25 watt greenbacks and a Cascade fathead mic. On the neck pickup, we get this. Now, I want to showcase what each of these 4 modes does with the output roughly set to unity gain. You'll hear the clean sound again. I'll kick the pedal in, and then I'm just going to scroll through this knob here, going from JFET, Low Cut, Studio, and EPlex. You can hear each of those 4 modes has a very distinct character. What I can do is to repeat that with this tone switch either in the bright or the dark position. So in the middle position, it's essentially acting like a neutral buffer. The bright side is going to simulate basically a really short cable, and the dark side is going to simulate a really long cable run on there. So let's maybe start on bright, hear all of them, cycle back with them on dark. What I find interesting about this is you could use this pedal, for example, this particular guitar on the bridge pickup is really, really bright, to tame something like an overly bright bridge pickup or to enhance an overly dark neck pickup. So let's leave it on the dark setting here. And I'm just gonna go maybe with the studio mode because I think that's probably my favorite with this guitar. And we'll hear it on the bridge pickup wide open, and then I'll just bring the pedal in. So it's kind of doing the job right there. Let's go back to JFET mode. I'm going to go back to the neck pickup. We'll go to the middle position on the tone control. I'm going to bring the overall output level up now so that we can hear what it actually does as a boost. We've heard the individual, I guess, EQ characters of each of these modes. Now we're going to have some fun with it. here on the studio mode and the JFET mode, it's taking that kind of cleanish twin style thing and making it really spitty and grindy, whereas with the boost all the way up, that low cut really comes in handy. And the EPlex has its own distinct character on there. I've gone over to the deluxe side of that module now. Let's just have a listen to the bridge pickup tone where I've got it without the ZIO, and we'll hear those boosts again. So that gets super nasty. One last little trick, which is really cool with this pedal, kind of similar to the way you would use a treble booster, is if this is your main crunchy sound, what you do is you roll off your volume control on the guitar and you compensate by turning the boost level back up. I've gone for the bright tone setting on here as well. So let's hear the difference between those two. Volume down, boost on. I figure a lot of people are going to use this as an always on pedal as well. So it's kind of cool that you can get those different textures in there by using the stuff that's on your guitar with the pedal, with your amplifier. Let's add some humbuckers and the Synergy JCM 800 module now. Overall boost to about 1 o'clock and we get this. Okay, here is my JP7 with the Uberschall module. You're gonna hear the raw tone, then I'm gonna kick in the low cut with the bright setting on to basically tighten everything up. While I'm here on the 7 string, I'll go neck pickup and we'll use a studio mode for a big gooey lead boost. While I was editing this, I actually thought of a pretty cool use for the EPlex side of the ZIO, and that is using it before a delay. So I've put it in a loop of my 2290. Let's just hear the 2290 on its own, then I'll contrast that with kicking in the EPlex preamp in front of the 2290 to give it some analog delay character. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts about the ZIO in the comment section below. I know a few of you have already gone and picked up one of these pedals. I would love to know how you're using it in your rig. Alternatively, come and join the Discord server and post photos of your rig and come and talk about it in there. Thanks so much to Source Audio for sending me out a ZIO to demo for all of you. If you have any further questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you want to support my channel directly, there's links to the music I make and my Patreon in the video description. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks as always for watching.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.